There's bold, and then there's Spike Lee bold. The legendary director has never been shy about diving headfirst into cinematic history and shaking it up like a snow globe. And with High and Low, the remix, he takes Akira Kurosawa's 1963 noir classic and gives it a fierce, swaggering reimagining set in a high octane, ultra modern New York City. It's a film that pulses with the energy of hip hop beats, subway screeches, and street level tension. And it's anchored by a Denzel Washington performance that might just rank among his best. Forget delicate homage. This is Spike Lee doing what Spike Lee does best, remixing culture with style, guts, and heat. From Yokohama to Yankee Stadium. Originally adapted from Ed McBain's gritty novel King's Ransom, Kurosawa's High and Low was already a masterclass in suspense and moral ambiguity. But Lee's take isn't just a remake. It's more like a cover song that outrocks the original, a cinematic remix that trades 1960s Japan for the Big Apple, where penthouses overlook Yankee Stadium, sneakers are collector's items, and status isn't just about money, it's about legacy. Denzel Washington plays David King, a towering titan of the music industry. Think Quincy Jones meets Jay-Z, but with the regal charm of, well, Denzel. From his penthouse, which might as well be a modern-day palace, King watches over the city like a benevolent emperor, his kingdom adorned with priceless sports memorabilia, golden records, and magazine covers immortalizing his face. It's opulence bordering on art. But, in true noir fashion, paradise is about to crack. A kidnapping, a mistake, and a moral fork in the road. The plot kicks into gear with a kidnapping. David's teenage son, Trey, a basketball prodigy with charisma to spare, is reported missing. Panic sets in, for a moment, until the truth unravels. Trey isn't the one who's been taken. The kidnapper, in a twist of cruel irony, has snatched Kyle, Trey's best friend, and David's godson. Kyle is the son of Paul, David's longtime driver, an ex-con turned devout Muslim, played with quiet dignity by Jeffrey Wright. Fun fact: Elijah Wright, who plays Kyle, is Jeffrey's real-life son, adding an emotional charge you can feel. Now David faces a dilemma that's as old as money and power itself. Does he risk everything? His business deal, his wealth, his future, to save a child who isn't his blood? It's a question that Kurosawa framed through class conflict, but Lee remixes it into something messier, richer, and more 2025. A fusion of race, loyalty, legacy, and love. Spike Lee's Symphony of Style. Lee directs like a man on a mission, orchestrating his city like a conductor, wielding a baton of protest and pride. New York isn't just a setting, it's a character. A living, breathing, shouting, subway rumbling force that's every bit as powerful as the humans within it. From the sunrise over King's Balcony to the chaos of the Bronx-bound subway train, every scene is drenched in texture and rhythm. One of the film's best needle drops comes early. Oh, What a Beautiful Mornin' from Oklahoma plays as the camera sweeps across the skyline. Ironic, surreal, and somehow perfect. And of course, there's the Yankees. This is still a Spike Lee movie. A tense exchange on a subway packed with rowdy Yankees fans is one of the film's standout sequences, echoing his earlier masterpiece, 25th Hour. It's not just homage, it's evolution. Denzel. The king reigns supreme. Let's not kid ourselves, Denzel Washington is the gravitational center of this movie. As David King, he's regal, magnetic, and fully commanding every frame. But what's fascinating is how he lets the character crack under pressure. King isn't invincible. He talks to the ghosts of black music legends in his private studio, Stevie Wonder, James Brown, asking them what they would do. It's funny, poignant, and revealing all at once. And while David isn't a snob, the film doesn't let him off the hook. His privilege, his control, even his good intentions, all get interrogated. His affection for Paul is real, but when faced with the possibility of losing it all, the lines between friendship and obligation blur fast. Cops, culture, and commentary. One of the smartest updates Lee brings to the table is in how the police handle the case. This isn't just a kidnapping, it's an opportunity for suspicion to rear its ugly head. The NYPD isn't sure this isn't an inside job. And guess who they quietly suspect? Paul. That suspicion isn't subtle. It's voiced by the most cartoonishly racist detective imaginable. Detective Higgins, played by 30 Rock's Dean Winters. And, yeah, he's basically channeling every loudmouth cop from Central Casting. It's a bit on the nose, sure, but it lands. Because that nose is pressed against the glass of real-life America. Motorbikes, rappers, and the rap battle of the year. As the story unravels, the plot thickens with twists involving motorbike riding criminals, misdirected GPS trackers, and